Their pick in the series is one that they have taken over mousesports just days ago in the Pro League, and they're looking to do it again. Nico is cross yard, drawing a distraction, but mousesports is still double set on the ramp. Rops getting tagged down. Woxic does get a kill before he's traded. Frozen's in the corner. There's such a heavy setup here for Mouz. A read on the pistol. Frozen needs to get this kill, and he does, holding on to the bomb and the position. Nico on the flank, but they know it. Oh dear, Frozen. Insult to injury, just going to tap Nico out of the round.
He's gone for the flusher buy.
Yeah.
Just armor and a pistol.
Oh, God, Rain. Nice double dink onto Woxic. Finding a FAMAS kill outside is still not going to be retrievable until they get past Frozen. That's not that hard considering the pistol, you would think. But Frozen finds a second kill for the round, looking for a third,
dear.
And he is just slaughtering them right
Frozen,
now.
number 4.
Oh,
he gets it. He gets 4 with the USP in round number 3. You'll love to see it.
Too much time off of his perch, but that
so
run
sick.
boost by Rain and company was really what they needed to get past it. Taking out Woxic, however, there's a trade from Frozen. Now this is a bit of a standoff. That should be the end of Frozen. Yeah, he's going to get Molotov'd out by Coltsera.
Down the vent, Chris is coming on rotation. He's yet to have a fight in this game. This is going to be his first, and it will be his last, at least for this round, getting a kill onto Nico before broky comes in with a trade, and Karrigan dropping in on the rotate will be finished off by Olof.
Maybe they will be ready for Frozen. In fact, they look more than ready for Frozen. But Nico didn't actually... Oh, there we go. Second time's a charm, but not good enough. Molotov onto Chris J, gonna force him into the prying eyes of the main players. Rain, oh dear, it's a very messy round. This is a very messy round. Oh, Rops is here to clean it all up. There's the round for mousesports. They'll go 4-1 up on the board.
I don't know. I preferred Counter-Strike for the
Yeah, it's not like anyone's aim has had to get better, right? Like suddenly the tipping point for being like one of those insane players is lower. But we'll revisit this topic another time, because in amongst all of this, FaZe have gotten out in towards this A-bomb site. And for Rops and Frozen, they might decide that holding onto these Kriegs is worth more than giving this 2-on-4 a go. However, Nico doesn't want to let them get away with anything over here on the CT side, and he does spot Rops out and is able to make quick work of him.
mousesports on 5, and it looks like FaZe can pressure the squeaky door out this round. So far, a lot of damage being put there towards the FaZe clan, and it's not going to stop. They're going to throw some right on back. Karrigan and Chris J fall. That leads us down to a 4 versus 3, very low on the side of FaZe clan.
Go back to line up a flash. But it looks like these are just going to be exits, surely. No, wait, are they going to go for it this late in the round? They're going to try and get on the bomb. Oh my goodness, Rops is sticking it. They're going to go back. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, it's all gone wrong. mousesports take a 6th round. And a big middle finger to FaZe clan from MOUZ & Co. My goodness. Frozen is already lying in wait. Chris J is also rocking the Lil Junior.
Ka-chow. Frozen jiggling on a headshot angle with a scoped in Krieg. That is just disgusting. Karrigan's going to get back into this position. It was just Molotov by FaZe clan, so they're not going to be ready for it. Although he hangs around in the smoke, and as it fades, he finds Olof coming through the door. It's mousesports with a 5-on-3. FaZe have advanced positioning, but do mousesports realize Woxic's watching for it with the orb? And this is going to be a free kill for him, you would think. He's aiming above, and Rain ducks below. That's a great play. Usually you see players on top of the railings just to, set off the crosshair of your opposition, and Rain does exactly that, but the opposite. Down below, he drops with 2 kills on the A site. No one watching for mousesports. They try to get rid of the bomb, and while it will get dropped, Rain can put in the numbers. There's a flank up ladder. No one's watching for it. Rops has found a timing, but does he realize there's a player to his left? He does. Little too late. Given a chance against Cold in the 1-on-1, and he's found it. Rops again saving mousesports and the AWP, and a 7th round.
Woxic, in amongst all this madness, is aggressed through the ramp room. And this is not only good because it allows him to get the drop onto this man in the squeaky door, but this is a lot of information gained. And for FaZe, suddenly, now they're worried. Okay, well, there's a guy push lobby. They might know what we're up to here.
It's off angle, you would think, but there's a jiggle, there's a wiggle. Woxic is ready for a close position player. Chris is making noise in the door. Nico won't move. He is so solidified on this angle. Chris gets a first kill to Rain, and there's a spot. Woxic tagged down, finished off by Nico. He's left in the clutch. Rops has come out heaven again. A key position for him in the past, and it continues to be so in the present. He tags down Nico, and Chris will finish the job, but the bomb is so close to going off. I think they've just got it.
Oh, they got it with milliseconds to spare.
Oh, man.
And so they know that there was just a player in the hut. Now worming their way towards outside. That Molotov doesn't go off because it gets extinguished by the smoke. Frozen's going to try and go through. He's playing around these smokes and does deliver one. It's still the man advantage right now for MOUZ, and just about Woxic's able to get away. There's the kill, and oh my word, it's a mousesports round again, 11-2. Frozen, you touch upon him. He's just been dominating with it outside. In this round, they're going to crunch into the A site, and Nico does burn out one. Missed shot from Woxic, and Nico's Deagle delivers.
Oh my.
But we talk about the Krieg, and there's Rop showing off why it is so deadly.
Oh dear, Karrigan. Oh, he sees a barrel. He's going to get the drop on him. Olaf gone, and Karrigan will just duck and dive out of the lobby into the safety of the A site.
Find a spot. Now, with that flash going in, they know that he's here, but MOUZ, they've got the read. They've rotated 2 players down into this B site already. Chris J's spamming from ramp, and that's got the attention of everyone from FaZe, and Rops is just allowed to work his magic over here on the rafters. He does get shut down by coldzera, but still so many bodies left to find, and it doesn't happen. mousesports.
They are going to walk into a heavy setup. Rain and Olaf on a crossfire. The shot's not connecting though. Ooh, finally Rain warming into things. We know he's good on these pistols, but think back for the time being, and Olaf can't find an angle either. mousesports are getting flanked. This is falling apart.
Their answer to this problem, they're going to experience heavy resistance with trade potential around every corner. And so now Frozen all alone, while he does get that first kill onto Olaf, it's not much in the way of making this round possible. He's going to go back up through the ramp and look for an avenue. Checks that the back line's clear, and it is. FaZe are not budging. This is a lot of restraint from the FaZe clan side. Eventually, they might have to consider that he goes up to A. So we see broky heading up through the vent. Nico now spots him on the B site, and that's where the peak from Rain in Decon.
Good start for FaZe, as they have received no damage and only painted mousesports thin. Olaf spots something. Does he know there's 3 players around that corner, though? Rops is going to swing for the trade, and now mousesports have options open to them. The B site is just around the corner, but they're going to take the bomb back into lobby and leave Rops on a lurk. He's going to come in late on Heaven, as this looks like a top site play, but broky does deal with the first man out.
Frozen creeps in and deals with broky up in Heaven. That's now a free pathway for Rops. coldzera now giving up his position here as well, and they wait for Rops to come in on this rotation and flush him out. Nico and Rain now in a 2-on-3, and are they even going to give this one a go? The bomb can get planted for Heaven. This means Rops doesn't even have to move. Nico's looking for an angle onto him. And Rops has just dodged that fight entirely, so it might just be the save here for FaZe. 15-4 now for mousesports. 1 round left is all they need, and FaZe with this buy, is this going to be the round that they're able to pick it up? I don't know.
Well, Olaf certainly started off well, drops the bomb and heads down lower, gives mousesports this control. But we've seen in the past, mousesports getting players out ramp is such a threat to FaZe. Rops came in on a lurk up Heaven a few rounds ago. Now this time he's in the A site. mousesports are just going to commit off the back of that kill. It might be the map done at this rate, 4-on-3. broky looking to save the day, but the Molotov is at his feet, and he's got to smoke it off to stay alive. Olaf does double down with his second of the round.
Chris J is even going on this long flank in through ramp. He's going to look to deal with the Heaven player in the form of broky. Now, broky has been waiting patiently all round long for his teammates to get into main so he can try and tie this play together. But Rops, he locks it in with 3. 4 in total in the round, and Rops lights up the scoreboard to carry mousesports up 1-0 in this series. They take the map pick of FaZe.
It's nice to have some mousesports fans, call-ins from time to time. LMBT still rocking the hat, still rocking the jerseys, but yeah, mousesports, they look good. broky, he's had enough. He is on a new map, and he doesn't want no nuke repeat. He's going to take down Rops fast on the inner site as mousesports look to commit to the plant. Nico is here as well. He's hanging around. Woxic does find that kill, and it will open up the chance to plant if FaZe don't get aggressive behind the oil train. They're already starting to set up for this retake, but Woxic has not gone for the plant because Karrigan's on a long wrap round. mousesports trying to stall it out as long as they can so this player can get a kill, but FaZe are impatient. They don't want to wait forever, and they finally will find that flank as well. Karrigan getting picked up. Woxic wants to escape with the bomb. He's not going to commit to the plant. Chris does assist him with some fights, and they're just going to battle their way out of this situation. It isn't going to work versus the USPs, and broky gets away with 4. Massive pistol round for him.
And it's a little bit devastating because that sucked the momentum out of this play. It looked like we were going to have the pace start to get picked up by MOUZ, and it's going to have to soon. There's 35 seconds left of this round. Nico's ready to go toe-to-toe with MOUZ with a Deagle here. in Ivy's side. coldzera is holding for the smoke push. He gets upgraded onto an AK. Luckily enough, the trade comes in from Frozen and the bomb is retrieved. But 20 seconds on this clock. mousesports, they do not have time. And they try and push on in. Rain drops Chris J. The bomb still needs to go down, and Frozen's going to try and plug in the numbers, but there's players all around. And even as Rops gets these players on the exit, it's not going to be a round for mousesports. FaZe, they're going to take that 4-0 scoreline.
One that FaZe have only played twice in 2020, so we don't have a lot to go off. But what we do have to go off is the fact that FaZe got 14 rounds when they did play mousesports here. So, you know, they've taken them the distance, even though they didn't get the win. And so FaZe aren't exactly uncomfortable on train. And that is showing right now in the scoreline. 4-0, another opening kill for Rain. Carrigan's gone, Rain isn't. Only for a bit, finally getting traded by Frozen, but this round might be done for mousesports before it's even started.
Frozen on 4 HP. Woxic wants to help his teammate out. Look at that. He's found a kill in the meantime. Nico trying to maneuver his way around there towards E-Box, but can't land the shot that he wants to initially when Woxic opts to go for Frozen instead, and eventually Woxic will follow him into the next round because, well, FaZe put another one up there. 5-0.
He's actually just going to peek out, try and get a kill, and rejoin the rest of the gang. Woxic does deke down Olaf, but broky keeps this in favor of FaZe Clan. A big D kill in from Rops, but he gets naded into oblivion. This is still doable, though, for mousesports. broky up and over. And into Frozen, now leaves Carrigan all alone, and broky, does get deked out of the round. Now Carrigan on coldzera, 1v1 to decide which way this round falls. And Carrigan, he's been given a weapon that we know this man can wield, goes back in with the AWP and steals it away for mousesports. Carrigan with a 1v2.
If it wasn't him, it was Nico playing there, and either way, that's certainly a worry point for the side of mousesports. Boost here is going to put Woxic up, and broky is just too quick. Sarah chimes in on the fun as well. Leaves a bomb drop, and currently all members of mousesports, except for Rops, dropped in this round. 16 HP and nowhere to go. He is cordoned off. Takes a shot, and that's certainly the end of his round.
As they send Carrigan right out and about, Woxic's found a pick onto broky in the meantime. broky down creates big problems for FaZe Clan. They also don't get in the pop top because of the Molotov, so smoke at the feet of that, and Nico going to double back to the site. Carrigan gets flashed in, Nico blind, Carrigan gets a kill. Trade is there for Cold. He's picked up the AWP from the body of broky, and Nico's still here out and about in the yard. Woxic might be able to find him.
But they're not ready for another man on the E-box. Woxic, though, is able to adjust and get that trade. In the meantime, Rops finds himself deep inside of B and is able to mop up Olaf Meister. It's only coldzera left now in a 1-on-3. He will just try and hold on to this AWP. Huge thing to note is they just flashed Rain into main, and so coldzera now pulls back as well, denies a pop dog peek, and tries to keep an eye on Ivy. He holds for the boost, and Frozen gets thrown into his crosshair. So coldzera on for a double, and you can see he's got the read. With main no longer a factor for FaZe, that frees up these players in the site a hell of a lot, and as a result, coldzera has all this room. Rops. Yeah, he gets pincered between three, and now it's just Woxic left, put in the grave by broky. But they're content with having the AWP set up. What? How does Carrigan win that? And yeah, he gets traded right away, but that's a huge kill to find. Now all the pressure of holding Ivy is on Nico's shoulders, and while he will answer the call with one, it's shut down by Woxic.
Yeah, mousesports, they are just running the gauntlet in this round, pushing and peeking everything, taking every fight they can, and FaZe continue to get caught out of position. Olaf's teammate broky's come in to help. Frozen waiting in the fade, and he's got some spam damage. Does he know? Olaf is so close. Olaf might fire back. He sees the tracers, and he gets the kill. Now Rops has all the info, and the damage onto broky has been done early on. This is such a winnable round.
Just way down the ladder, and by that, he just jumps straight off, looks for the kill on Olaf. And there's not a world where that really goes his way.
One man in, only Olaf, so broky's going to be here with the AWP once again to support. And Carrigan's got out behind the E-box. broky going above into heaven, and Nico pushing the barriers as well. That's actually an auto sniper for Rain. That's a warrior avoided by FaZe, and it's going to put up every kill in this round, it feels. 2 already. Tag onto Woxic does the job, and Rain has just made this unbelievably easy for FaZe. Frozen's going to try and dig them deep out of it, but oh my god, 3 kills? This could be a 1-on-5 for Frozen.
Coming in from the side of the ladder room. Quite a round for Rain. Good grief. That was some showing of force, and certainly one that mousesports are going to look to bounce from as we look at this second half of play.
Maybe countered by that. Oh, quick kill. Nice shot from Rain. Again, showing up on these pistol rounds like he often does. Chris is going to have to fall into the site as FaZe look for fights. They're committing to these engagements. Robs needs to be very careful. Down to 30 health now as the bomb does try and cross. It's actually still up in the halls. Olof setting up the connector smoke, and now the full rotate coming from mousesports. They even have a flank, but Nico's holding onto the pop dog.
Yeah, Nico's position, he can just sit here all round long. He's got that Molotov, so they very much designed for him to come into this a lot later into the round and try and help out in the post plant. Now, Carrigan does...
What?
How has this happened?
Goodbye.
This was a 5-on-4. This is suddenly gone the way of MOUZ, and broky's trying to fight back, and he's delivered in spades. Just Chris J left, and Chris J, goodness. Tag down low, broky finishes the job. 4 kills for the young boy on FaZe, and a 12th round locked in.
Is going to take place on the inside. Pop flash from Chris J in the lower. Does leave inner upper just all day open, and there you can see it, a round that should be mopped up with relative ease from the side of FaZe Clan. I say that, 2 Deagle kills come streaming through.
Oh my.
Okay.
Don't speak too soon, Trace.
I guess.
Frozen.
Dear, it's all gone wrong again. And while broky was able to deliver a 1v4, can Rain step up now in this 1v3? This is one less than broky, so it should be easy, right? They tap on the bomb. Rain trying to deny it, and mousesports, they steal it away. Carrigan just sticks the defuse, and with the kit, he puts that 5th round on the board for MOUZ.
No one's realized he's got an Ivy player around him. Carrigan is going to be coming in on the wrap. Nico's got the frag and he's doubled down as well. Dear, oh dear, no one is safe right now against these anti-ecos. Chris J does make things 3-on-3 and gets himself a rifle as well. Nico even finished by the pop dog of Frozen. He has been the saving grace on the CT side. broky and cold against the world in this 2-on-2. I think it even took mousesports a second to realize it was a B play. Chris is looking for a kit on A, but I imagine with him not finding one across these bodies, there isn't one in play. Rops does get a quick kill, but broky gives away his position on the site. We know he's good in these clutches. He's already had one in the same position, forcing the fight, but Chris does get the kill. Great Molotov. Yeah, time. That is the problem, and I don't know if there even is enough for Chris. He's got to stick it quick. That Molotov makes his route a little bit longer as well, and he's realized this one is going to slip through his fingers. 13 rounds to FaZe. Come back from mousesports again. Put on the burner.
They just never will. You know, mousesports hunkering down in these bomb sites now, and that's going to force FaZe to have to make a move. There's 30 seconds left in this round. Something's got to give. And Nico sneaking deep. Does best Carrigan there, flicks down, but the trade is in from Frozen, and through the smoke, he puts down another. Olof gonna get that kill onto Frozen. Woxic in the bomb site has dropped broky. It's so back, and it's so forth, and now Woxic another kill. Only Olof left, and while he does get one, he's not able to spray transfer. mousesports a 9th round on the board.
They have considerably invested in half by. Carrigan waiting for this play from Nico. He did it himself a lot in the first half. So will Nico go through the smoke? Will he wait for the fade? He's pushed with a flash and he's got a kill. Carrigan trades, spraying back through the smoke. FaZe are all out in the yard right now on a 4-on-4.
Rops gets caught coming out through the connector. It's now fallen to the rest of the gang to try and salvage this round, and Rain, hidden in a corner, shuts down Carrigan. Chris J creeping in through this smoke, gets shut down as well, and now it's only Woxic left in what should be an impossible 1v3. No one's giving up a fight. mousesports, they maybe overextend a little too much into that one, trying to rush the issue into the bomb site in the kind of defensive plans of your opposition. Anyway, we'll get back to the game at hand. Carrigan holding for this push and is hiding in the smokes, catches not just one.
broky just on the other side of the smoke, and he's definitely aware that something funky is up. We do miss the kill, that's completely okay. Carrigan actually ends up winning it.
Even considering the fact they haven't seen all 3 players, only know that 2 are here. Carrigan's gone, and there's the info for Cold. He now knows he can tuck in and just wait. The time is ticking. They have kits, but they haven't got the kills. Rain waiting with Cold. And oh dear, the trade is in. That might just be the round. That might just be map point here for FaZe. And Rain, he's gone down, but the time is good for FaZe Clan. And Woxic's going to have to run away. 59.
Carrigan looking like he wants to try to throw in some of this main aggression, and he does get one before being traded. Frozen keeps this in the favor of MOUZ does deal with Rain, who's allowed to double up on the back of that kill despite being on 2 points of health. That is a bit of a question mark here for mousesports. ropz, now the last man standing to try and deny this victory to FaZe Clan here in the second map. Up in heaven. Oh, Rain looked like he caught wind of him there. ropz going to try and reposition, but with a player already back green and ropz getting caught on the scenery, he's not made this easy for himself. Does just about get back here toward Old Bomb, but with broky now holding this long angle on the AWP, this should be undoable for ropz. And there's broky to solidify it. FaZe Clan, they're going to take mousesports' map pick, a matchup in which FaZe have never managed to beat MOUZ on this map. They get it done here on the Pro League after fielding their best CT side that they've ever had versus the MOUZ squad. As these smokes come over, the rotation's now trying to come through from FaZe, but they will be lacking in how many bodies they've got on the site. That's not to matter, though, because Olof and Nico have taken matters into their own hands, and it's only ropz left now for the mousesports squad. broky was able to provide back-to-back 4Ks for FaZe to find their pistols. Can ropz now do the same? Ooh, nice final bullet onto Cold Zera.
ropz flanks long, he's going to die. The other thing is, once Nico spots ropz up catwalk, I imagine Olof is going to flank. He's actually not going to. He's going to double back towards the site, but a flank could have been everything. Either way, the bomb is in the open, and ropz has got to get this kill to Nico first. Olof stalling. He knows he doesn't have to take this fight. ropz drops, and now he grabs the bomb. Looking still for Nico. This is a rotation to B. This is a great call. Nico has spotted it, though. ropz, he's going to get legged. He's getting tagged as he runs through the spawn. Nico dropping in to try and chase him down. ropz is ahead of the time, ahead of the game, but he's not going to be able to get it to B. You think Nico runs out of ammo, and ropz has a chance in the one-on-one.
Oh, he has to plan. He's going to get it done, and now Olof comes barreling in with a 100 HP on the mark. ropz 13. Here comes the peek from the window, and takes his time with it. ropz makes it easy.
Cut off FaZe on that rotation. Now, of course, broky can go through them, but MOUZ need to dedicate players are watching for that smoke. They don't. broky, he's got a charge, he's got a shot. He does take down karrigan, but trade is quick and concise. mousesports setting up to B, and Rain gets dinked, but in the same vein, he knocks out Frozen from this round. There's a man at the back of the car. Chris can't find the kill, and Cold Zera stalling on B, allowing time for Rain to come in on rotate. That's a big kill for Cold, and Rain's going to finish off the job. FaZe do find a force. I'm almost not surprised. Yeah, something about restaurants, clothes, dudes.
Look at this round. Speaking of dudes, Nico and Cold Zera, they've aggressed in mid, and sure, Nico falls back.
It's going to be a rough take here for mousesports. They're going to try to run it up on long. Nico peeking with the op, almost getting doubles out of that one. It's going to be Rain that does it for him.
Just walks into the pit. It should be coming to a close here, although he's done a lot of damage onto Nico. Can't finish a kill. Wogsik buying his time, but not much time left to buy. It might be discounted. Cold's going to take him out to run wild with this CT side start. The mousesports, the pistol, they have not stopped. 4 in a row.
Towards elevator. Full commit is there. They're going to have some spawn drop go on. And that's going to create an interesting dilemma, interesting problem here for FaZe Clan to try to fix up at least.
Nico thinks he has the timing to get out, but little does he know. Chris J is in hot pursuit. He will be gone from the round as Olof gets rid of him. 4-on-3. And a man stuck in CT. Not quite there yet, but down below in the boxes. Frozen's trying to bait players in by running above and showing his shadow. That is by design. As you can see, karrigan falls in to try and force the fight. That's not successful. Rain gets the kill, and he knows that Frozen is holding this position because of the shadow. Wogsik needs to hit this shot, and he does. There's another man there, though, and Frozen, he does get the kill below. He follows up with both, actually. Olof alone in a 1-on-2. It's not happening. mousesports, what a setup. I thought surely that was done after karrigan.
A little bit of a response in the form of grenades, but it's Nico that gets clipped there by Chris J, and then that's his shot in this round out of the way. 4 versus 4. Very low on Chris J, 11 HP to be exact. Some heroics. They're going to dump all this utility into the A site. Rain, though, wants to get close, wants to make it personal. Does have a little bit of a one-way to his advantage, and is only good for one. broky going to consider joining him.
Oh, that's
He's not going to be there, is he?
No.
That will force a save. There's no way they can go for it now. Olof's gone. The time is half, and yeah, FaZe have no position inside of the site.
Playing this a man down a lot of the time feels impressive. Even that round there, you know, it was Nico to open up with a frag onto Carrigan, and this round is no exception. So those opening duels continue to go in FaZe's favor. They go one step further and even put some chip damage in with those with those nades. Follow up onto Chris J and Frozen as Rain deals with both of them. Carrigan now trying to force the issue out from Catwalk. The bomb is in tow on the back of Woxic, and he's hounding down Nico. Oh, looking for a little bit more, but Rain will lay him to rest. Rain is on for the ace, by the way. Woxic, the last man remaining, trying to deny the ace to Rain. But it's not going to happen. Rain's going to get it, isn't it? And my word, 6 on the board for FaZe on the re-entry through these mid doors. Chris J does manage to get across and even tags coldzera through the doors. He's able to fall back into the B site, but that's the only silver lining right here for FaZe. Cold's got to do it all. He's getting pressured, but only by Carrigan. The rest of the mid split never arrives. It's gone back through the tunnels, and now Rop's coming in late. That's allowed for FaZe to start to get these players in CT in position. You can see the other FaZe guys have gone back just to double check long because they realize that this play's slowed right down. Frozen delivering 2 big kills. Woxic down through mid. This cannot be another 2-on-5. Surely not. Surely this doesn't happen again. We're down to just Olof and Nico now in the retake. Now Frozen has this bomb planted. Molly in the door, that's gonna force the fight from Olof, and he almost chains it onto Woxic. Nico with the AWP versus Woxic. Flash goes in, and Nico gets the job done. It's 8 on the board for FaZe Clan.
If you're mousesports, you're thinking you're lucky stars right now for at least players like Frozen who have shown up in huge ways in this best of 3, especially on this map right now.
I'm trying to think if this has ever happened. But in a 2-on-2, when you have a position like this and FaZe playing 2A, 2B, I'd love to see mousesports like walk through CT and try and flank A, or just anyone for that matter. Not going to happen though. Flash is unfortunate for Frozen. He gets blinded out. Broky's going to take him down, and Woxic alone does get that kill. A chance for a plant, but how much more with 7 points of health?
He's going to start to tap in the numbers now. Even he's kind of a bit bewildered as to how this has gone so well, but it might get mopped up by FaZe. Olof coming into Catwalk with Rain down in CT. A double-pronged approach. This nade on Olof could end the entire round, honestly. If that gets thrown in, the round just might be over. Woxic, yeah, dropped from the site, and a 9th round presents itself to FaZe.
And, well, 2 of them on our screens right now. Miles FaZe, the pistol round is well and truly on. Woxic pushing the top and middle, pushing the perimeters for 2. Trade to back in for FaZe, though. Broky gets flashed out of mid. He can still get up on the catwalk, and FaZe can go towards that A site if they
close the distance on him here. Carrigan's got to try and deliver a hell of a lot with not much, and there's one.
Boy.
Oh dear, only Broky left, and Carrigan's just being a nuisance. Finally, he's able to put the kill on the board. The kit is now dropped over here, short side. They're going to boost up Rops, and he's given an avenue, but Broky is so good in these pistol rounds. Now down to the 1v1, and Chris J on the other side. Broky's so low on HP, and he's trying to hide. He's trying to hide from Chris. He gets it done. It's another 1vx clutch from Broky in the pistol round. There were 2.
Frozen is going to be on the site. Chris on the elevator. The jump does result in a tag going through. The grenade could be good, but at this point you're looking for kills. Second nade, maybe the chance. Bang. He goes out of the round and further damage done. That makes these Deagles just the more adventurous here for mousesports.
But they still haven't gotten there until now. They're just now crossing ramp. They'll be running it straight into Woxic's SMG.
Ooh, mousesports, how are they getting away with this? FaZe are taking their sweet time to cross to the site, and the low HP certainly doesn't help. Woxic's going to finish a job. Rain traded on the car, and mousesports win the force. And this round is also going to be difficult because Carrigan's there on long with an MP9, and they're on Glock, so it's going to be a quick affair. FaZe getting swept under the rug, and mousesports moving in for 9.
Woxic getting that kill has now allowed the players to begin an early rotation in towards this A side of the map. So, this Molotov makes Broky stuck over on short side, out on a bit of an island, and then gets dropped by Frozen. Nico gets that trade. Carrigan.
Oh, baby.
Now moving in from long. Nico doubling up, but are they ready for Chris J? Might not matter if they're ready. No amount of preparation can help you going toe-to-toe with Chris J.
Oh, I like that smoke. It buys him time. He can sit in front of the tunnels and fight in front of B while also being protected from his flank on the mid play. Chris getting away with one, but they're above the boxes right now. The spray should give away his position. He gets two. Oh dear, out of ammo. Swap to the Deagle for a third. Deagle out, 4 kills. Chris is going to kill them all. And mousesports will get rid of those pistols like it's nothing. Right now, things aren't looking good for FaZe, and they're going to desperately push B through the smoke. Rox finds one, doubles it. Molotov is burning him out, and Colt will eventually find the killing blow. Chris tapping down and finishing off the job. Nice stuff from Chris. He just looks so clean on this B side. A traded kill that would put them somewhat favored. Right now, it's a fake towards A and a quick mid-split. That's a good call, but other kills going to come through. There's no CT smoke, and that's a big mistake. Robs gets 2 frags, and they're still concerned at the B site. They think there's more players there. There's not. Carrigan's pushed long, and he's coming in on a big flank. He might even be able to cut Nico down, but he's been spotted. Got to be careful here, fighting through the doors. The spam is in, and Carrigan's made it a 2-on-1.
Yes, he has. Here comes Olaf. 2 kills in the round, AWP on his name. Just missing the headshot there onto the player in spawn. He's going to go ahead and get into the site. Get well dug into the back. Very curious of this angle towards tunnels. But guess what? They're not coming that way. It's going to be right here at the door. 8 HP. Where can he go? Nowhere. There you have it. Another mousesports round.
Setting up for the mid to B, walking into this setup that has been so good on this B bomb site. Carrigan even going to try and force fight. It doesn't work out. Good damage, but Nico takes him down. And now FaZe, a man advantage. This is everything they needed. Will they finally find a round?
Oh, well, Rops is trying to have his say in the damage done through the doors, and Rops is somehow still alive, still kicking, and still a problem for FaZe. They finally deal with him, but now you got to get past Frozen, and they've been able to do that. Chris J in a 1v2 clutch to try and keep this one in mousesports' favor. Takes himself the AK. He's looked very good in the second half of play. Chris J now knows there's an enemy at car. He's trying to figure out where broky resides, and it's that final piece of the puzzle that ends up with Olaf and broky to try and sell it. They've got 2 smokes between them. That's enough to get Olaf into the bomb site. And so then, once everything goes quiet, I think they're kind of banking on broky being able to get this trade should Olaf go down. This is a very awkward exchange, and now the B push comes in, where the bulk of this play was hoping to find success, but it has not. The bomb is dropped, and there is 30 seconds left. The fake never even has time to come through. And the bomb belongs to mousesports. They didn't over-rotate. They didn't fall prey to that players over at long.
Carrigan flashed out, but the spray is good. Olaf walks right into it. Doesn't even get out of the smoke. Rops, we've seen him in this position before. We've seen aces in this position before, and Rops is full of them. 2 kills as he spots the AWP as well. Won't go back for the re-peek. A flash to be set up to enable this kill, and he's hungry for it. He wants to close the series, but maybe a little too early. broky finds that frag and moves in off the back of the flash. His teammate there as well. Molly pushes it forward. Trade for Chris, and he looks to solidify this series with 1 single shot. broky, he hits the tag, but he needs a lot more.
Just to get over. He was hoping that was going to bait the shot from Woxic, and it never comes. So when he runs the gauntlet, that's a nice, easy lineup. mousesports take this series 2-1. 16-12 for Mouz here on Dust 2.